Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
All right, welcome to the KVJ ATS Podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show Podcast.
Jason's just saying what everybody in the chat room's saying, what I'm feeling. Yeah, that hour, daylight saving, that's why I rail against it. I slept well last night. I got a lot of my normal stuff, and I am tired today. And I don't know exactly what it is. I mean, I did have to wake up early Sunday morning to take my so it's like it really jacked with me because I had to get called to the airport at like 4:30.
Ooh.
So on top of losing that hour, but then I went home and slept a little bit more. But yeah, I just don't feel right today. Like I'm not like today's National Nap Day. I think they make it right after daylight saving because it jacks with you.
I don't know if that's why our parking lot looks so empty today, but our whole building is just kind of light. There's not a lot of people here today. I'm wondering if it's because everyone's all screwed.
It's just stupid. I mean, honestly, like that. I really hope this goes through. Rick Scott had actually even tweeted out, our former governor, now our state senator. He said, "Did you wake up feeling less rested this morning? Nobody likes to lose an hour of sleep. Last week, I sponsored the Sunshine Protection Act to end this unnecessary tradition. Retweet if you agree. We should make daylight saving time permanent." Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to retweet that.
Yeah, I did too. It's like, yeah, just please, let's get on this. Let's stop it. Like, let's never do this again. It's so stupid.
I know you guys aren't going to agree with this, but all day yesterday, till up about 6 p.m., I tricked myself into it being 2 hours ahead of the normal time on the clock. So I was thinking when it was 10 o'clock in the morning, I was saying it was noon, just so my body could get used to the fucking terribleness of it all.
How'd that work out for you?
I don't feel rested. I was confused a lot of yesterday.
Yeah.
2 hours early for everything.
Yeah.
It sucked, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good. So, yeah, if you're feeling like that today, just know that everybody else is too. Like, we're just, even if you, and I tried to overcombat it.
An hour's a big deal.
It is. Well, it just, I think it really, you don't realize how much it throws you out of your regular rhythms.
Then you get all pissed and you look at the clock and go, man, it's not 7 o'clock. It's really 6 o'clock. This is bullshit.
Well, and the problem, like, you never know what clock is wrong. Like, today, we were doing the show, and I was just kind of, like, tired. I'm dragging. I'm just like, ugh. And I'm sitting there, and we've been doing it for a while, and I look down. I'm like, it's only 6:57. I'm like, oh, my gosh, this show. And it was 7:57.
Thank God.
And no one had changed the clock. The main clock I look at, like, right now, it says 9:18, and it's 10:18. So
Damn
it's like,
it.
So that's part of the problem, too. Like, you're sitting here, the confusion of looking at clocks, and you forget one, and it throws you off. You're like going, oh, it's 9. Like, if I saw it now, I'd be like, okay, it's 9 o'clock. I'd sit down and get on a side project and this and that. And let's say I had lunch somewhere, and like, hey, where are you? I'm like, we don't have lunch for like 50 more minutes. Like, no, it started 10 minutes ago. I'm like, just that kind of, it's so stupid.
Well, that's on Denny's. He's supposed to set your clock,
Yeah,
right?
that is Denny's fault.
What's he
Everyone
been-
in my house.
He's in there just puff, passing away.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I just, stop it. Yeah, I feel like garbage today.
Anytime you want to get in the booth, the studio, to battle rap.
I would, but my hour of free time just went away. That was my. I had that down for studio time.
Yeah, right. I wish.
Danielle had a question. I remember Virginia using a trick to keep flies away during a birthday party. Throwing a party outside for a 2-year-old, and I can't remember the trick. The dryer sheets.
Yes.
Stick them in cups. What was that?
Somebody told me put dryer sheets in like vases and stuff and put them all over. They look like decoration, which no one even knows what you're doing. And also somebody else told me if you put pennies in a Ziploc bag and put water in it and hang those from the trees, those will also keep the flies away. They see their reflection in it, and for some reason, it freaks them out.
Those things are so fascinating. When I found out, and it works, Irish Spring soap, if you put it all around your place where you had any kind of rat issue, it repels rats. They can't stand it. A lot of times they'll try to eat soap. For something about Irish Spring, they are like, oh shit, this man, I gotta get the hell out of here.
Huh.
Yeah, it's weird, but it does.
It's
It
the
work.
zestiness.
People have emailed in and said it absolutely worked. It worked for them too.
Look at that.
Speaking of soap, do they still have Zest? Is that still a thing?
Oh, Zest was popular back in the day. Good question.
Do you remember the song? You're not fully clean.
Until you're zestfully clean.
Zestfully clean.
Very good.
Zestfully clean. You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully
Yeah,
clean.
Oh, you're making me want some zest.
There was a lot of soap commercials back then.
Yeah. I don't know if it's. There's a lot of stuff.
I don't know.
Wondering if
Zest soap.
it's Zest brand. Introduced in 1955.
They do have it still. You can buy it at Walmart. Look at that, bitches.
Yeah.
They've changed the logo,
Says,
but
as of November 1st, 2012, Zest is still being distributed by Procter & Gamble in the Philippines. What does that mean?
It's only available in the Philippines.
no, I think you can walk into Walmart right now and grab you some.
Said it experienced an uptick in sales in the 80s and early 90s, while the advertising slogan, "You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean," coined by the sloganeer James Jordan.
Is bar soap, especially Ivory, is that kind of an old person soap?
I actually prefer bar soap. Maybe that's because I'm old. But all these body washes are freaking expensive.
I love the 3-in-1. It does your hair. It does your body.
And
What
it's
else is it?
pancake syrup.
And it does your balls.
I mean, yeah, it definitely does my balls, but it's a 3-for-1.
Shampoo, conditioner, and soap.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the only way to go, man. Your beard would. I brought that beard cream.
Oh, you did?
If you want to try some.
Let me try, yeah. I would like to try
There's a
it.
bunch of hair in it, though.
Yeah. Beard's getting a little bit longer, so got to figure some stuff out here.
There's hair all over it.
Oh,
It's just my dog.
oh that's...
It's just Chewy's.
There's just dog hair in it.
I mean,
Here.
there's definitely hair. It's my hair.
Yeah.
Is that gross? It's just me. You're like brothers.
It's just him and Chewy.
It's probably. I don't think Chewy grosses you. That dog's fucking peaceful. Don't you talk shit about my dog.
So what do? You just take this and you...
Yeah. So I use that for my hair, my actual hair, as hair
okay.
gel.
And what, you just put it in your beard?
Put it in there. Really, fucking get in there, man. Here, look. I'm coming.
Surprise, it's semen.
We've replaced Kevin's regular beard cream with semen.
It's Chewy semen.
It's minimal semen.
How did he get it?
Well, the old-fashioned way.
Don't fucking take the purity away from my dog.
I'm not taking it away from Chewy. I'm taking it away from you.
You take my dog's innocence away.
So who comes more, you or your dog?
I'm serious. Kevin, I'm not going to take that shit about Chewy.
Bad mouth him. Okay. Don't hurt my beard combing over here.
Look at that. Now, your hands are going to be greasy for about 3 days, but other than that,
That's what he told Chewy.
don't you dare take away the innocence of Chewy. Seriously.
Chewy.
Like he's listening.
It doesn't matter. Then all of a sudden there'll be some fucking tweets and I'll get in a Twitter fight. Someone talking shit about I already got into a fight with someone calling my dog a fat fuck. Oh, I got real mad.
Dare insult my dog like that.
Oh, or look at that sheen on that thing. Look at wow. Oh
I just want to
man.
make sure I get it all because it's
That gum's
white.
got you glowing.
I just want to make sure I get it all because if I leave it, I'll have a glob of white. So maybe
And nobody in this room will tell you, you got a big chunk of cum on your chin.
Well, if it does stick to anything, it's actually not beard cream. That's cum.
yeah. Oh, look at that. It's just all nice.
you like
Look
it?
at that.
Oh, yeah. We'll see. Here's what I'm going to do because, it's getting a little bit longer. I was going to go on to, I don't really know how to trim a beard. So, I've just been taking scissors, a little bit wayward hairs here and there. But,
Gotta get a beard trimmer.
well, I got one, but it's like, it's when it gets to a certain level, when it gets longer and you got longer hairs.
So what you have to do a combination of your beard trimmer, and you also have to get regular clippers. When you're at a point now, you could use regular clippers. It's getting real
Yeah,
thick.
I've got the guard, where it'll go longer, but I think,
I'm jealous of your beard.
I'll figure it out. So I'm gonna maybe do a YouTube tutorial. They probably have a video on that, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
But I want to see you do the
beard.
tutorial. Get one like at least.
Why I don't know how to trim beards. Why would I do a tutorial? I'm trying to learn, not to teach. There's a
You
big difference there.
you have enough semen in there. You're good.
I didn't know how much.
That thing's crispy.
Oh yeah, man.
It's dripping with juices.
You're probably pregnant.
Yeah.
It's a lot of cum.
Remember in Call 'Em Out today, we had somebody, I wanted to call it the person who brought in the box of bugs to show me for a $2 refund. Well, apparently that person was listening. They said, yeah, I'd like to call out the person who called me out on the pasta. On March 1st, I went to insert grocery store chain here to buy pasta, not realizing I bought a box that was infested. On March 6th, I opened the box, and it was full of bugs. So I went to said grocery store chain, spoke to the customer service, and from there, they brought the manager, stated it was fine, and they will inspect the other boxes. We exchanged the boss. Wow, what customer service. So I think they were
I love
upset
it.
for being called out.
They're talking shit against each other. I like when the gets called out.
I mean, I kind of agree with the customer and not the grocery store employee. If something's jacked up with the food, you got to bring it in to show them, right?
I would think so, yeah. I would probably bring it, but hey, just because otherwise, like,
Otherwise, everybody's going to come in and say, oh, my pasta had bugs.
right.
And then you can't have that. That's lawlessness.
Yep. Flawless.
You got to bring in the pasta, unfortunately, and show them, hey, it has bugs, so they can also see the batch number and go look and pull it off the shelves.
So there you go. Person who was called out was listening. And is calling
Good.
someone else then back out, yes.
Get them.
This is about Jaybird's Pizza Reviews, getting a lot of response on that. Jaybird posted up a video on our Instagram.
Yes, very controversial.
A lot of pizza in that video. Did you go through a lot of that?
I like the sample. I like to try it. Yeah.
How much of that did you eat? Because I'm looking at it. There's like
I
four
ate a
boxes.
lot, man. No, I was a little porker over the weekend.
Oh, you were? You went for it, huh?
I was gonna do good, and we were working on a stunt, and the stunt didn't go well, and we were on like hour 2, and it just was not going well, and I said, Denny's, fuck it, let's get some pizza, and that's what we did.
Okay.
Denny's had none of it.
He didn't eat any of it. Yeah, he said it hurts his
Tummy hurts his little tummy and butthole.
yeah. He's got such a genteel butthole.
He's got such a genteel butthole.
Hey, be careful, you can't rock that thing.
We need to get that thing calloused up.
We do. Yeah, you're right.
It's too pink.
All right, you're so vulgar.
So,
I know I swear a lot, but you're the vulgar one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Kevin's the Boy Scout.
Uh-huh.
He's just trying to keep it normal and calm in here.
Trying.
He
Hardest
does-
job.
He has to be normal by default.
Eric wanted to know, have you reviewed Costco's food court pizza? It has some of the best taste, size, and bang for your buck on the market, not to mention their 59-cent sodas and $1 huge churros.
Interesting.
And their bargain hot dog. Their dog is like $1, and it comes with a soda or some kind of crazy deal. $1.59 maybe.
Okay.
The pizza I'm down with. I will absolutely do a Costco or a Sam's. Someone told me about this gas station in Palm Beach Gardens in Juneau, the Juneau Palm Beach Gardens area.
Yeah.
Supposedly this gas station makes unbelievable pizza. If anybody knows where that is at, please let me know.
Okay.
It's supposed to be really good.
And got an email here. It says, I don't care what the haters say. Thanks for putting yourself out there and trying different pizza places. The wife and I tried Zips Italian here in Jupiter, and the verdict is in. We love it. Your blog has helped show me what is out there and save me the trouble of eating too much pizza. That's from Pinky the Chef, a.k.a. Jose.
Someone's getting on me that I'm not being dicky enough. I'm not trying to be an asshole to pizza places. But again, I ask the question, if it's shitty pizza, do I need to let the people know that it was shitty pizza?
I mean, even shitty pizza is better than no pizza at all. I don't think you would ever drop too low in your rating, would you?
No, but if it was bad enough, I mean, I guess people want fucking blood. This place was terrible. I want them to lose their license.
No, you're not pulling for that.
Hell no.
I mean, you still, at each place, you're getting pizza. So already right there, you're happy.
Yeah, I agree.
You're pizza positive.
The pizza shouldn't be a dicky thing. It should
No.
be, we want to unite, not fight.
One you got to keep in mind, too, it's still subjective.
It is. That's the other thing, too. I'm doing cheese pizza with extra sauce for 2 reasons. Cheese is my favorite with extra sauce, and I feel like that is, you can get the sauce, the cheese, and the crust at its purest form, and then you can't rate a pepperoni versus a chicken buffalo. And you see what I'm saying?
I totally understand. You've got a control in your experiment. Everything is the same.
It is. I think after this journey, my search, the ultimate French fry.
You need to go on the ultimate salad. After all this pizza, you
Balance out a little bit.
You can't do fried food after this. You're gonna be dead by May.
This is a year-long bit.
No, your ass needs to go to the ultimate salad
No,
next.
my goal is to do this pizza blog for a year. It's
A year?
It's the how many pizzas do I eat in a year? That's how this whole thing started. It was never about the review. It kind of morphed into that.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, in fact, Lauren said, I just want to take a second to remind everybody that this whole pizza journal with the bird started because he was asked how many pizzas he's eaten in a year, and he wanted to know the actual number. Poor bird keeps getting pizza attacked about the review aspect, and I think that hasn't been what it's about. Hopefully, reminding the people why it started may help everyone to #BeCool.
Yeah. Oh, they're not going to be hashtag.
You
be
can't
cool.
control what it is.
Oh, I agree. No.
It's bigger than you.
I know how these Johnny-come-latelys are. Fucking, I'm eating pizza and they don't like my critique, so they attack my beard. Fuck those
and
people.
your dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my dog. Yeah. Fuck these Johnny-come-latelys, Virginia. You're one of them.
I think it's funny when people attack Chewy. I'm sorry. I know it's not nice, but Chewy doesn't know.
Kev, you know. I'm gonna get real K-Penny. What's gonna happen? It's gonna be on a day where I'm in a real bad mood, and some asshole's gonna say
push it too
something
much.
really mean about Chewy, and I'm gonna fucking lose it.
His email said, hey, a couple of months ago, you guys did a bit on 3 things you hate about yourself, and Kevin said the goal was to look back at the list months down the line, see if there's any improvement. It made me try that myself, and I've noticed an improvement since last year. Have you guys thought about doing that again? It brought a deep side that we normally don't see from the crew.
Oh.
Trying to remember when we did that.
I forgot what I said.
I know. It'd be interesting to see what we said and where we are with
It
it.
really stuck with us.
Hopefully I said drink less.
Well, you're failing.
Right.
I mean, you're failing.
Hopefully you didn't say drink less.
You just took a vacation just to go drink.
Yes.
For a week.
I've been back for like 5 days.
Did you drink it all this weekend?
Once.
Did you get a buzz?
Yes.
Did you get drunk?
Oh, dang. Yeah, I don't know. We have to look that up, figure out when that went down. We can find that, see where we are. That might be an eye-opener if we did nothing.
It was the things you wanted to change about ourselves?
And I think it's what you hate about yourself. And ultimately, I think if you hate it, you'd be like going, I wish it were different.
Sometimes people don't change the things they hate about themselves. I think sometimes it's almost too big. It's too raw. You're too in it.
Yeah, and I think too sometimes it's like those self-loathing things that you do that you hate so much and you beat yourself up for it. I think sometimes it's a pattern.
Yeah. What self-loathing things do you do?
Like if I drink too much, then I'm so mad at myself the next day. But then, sometimes you'll just say,
Oh, boy.
I got to drink to forget how mad I am.
Oh, my God.
What a vicious circle. Oh, my gosh.
All right, let's keep opening up. This is good. This is good.
Oh, deep. Wow. Dang. Yeah, I would be interested. We'll try to track that down. See what we said about ourselves.
I love how no one can remember.
No one can remember because we're all too.
Trying to think, narrowing it down to
old.
3. Wonder what it was. All right. Got this email looking for a little bit of advice. Said, my neighbors had a very expensive patio put in that they will definitely want to use once spring hits. It's kind of close to my bedroom, maybe 50 feet away. Well, my sex drive has been on fire for 4 months now. My husband and I are having loads of hot, fun, crazy sex.
Nice.
It's never been better, like a hoary fairy tale dream that I don't want to wake up from. Some girls dream of big, fancy weddings. I dream of the sex life that I have now. Apparently, you can hear what's going on in our bedroom from outside on my patio with the windows closed. I was listening to your show with this little Bose speaker, and my husband said, I can hear the KVJ show outside, and I hear you laughing. If you can hear that, you can definitely hear me moaning like a fucking savage when he's giving it to me like a boss.
Gosh, am I the only one with a boner?
I've been trying to be quiet, but it's just too difficult. It detracts from the sizzle, and he encourages me anyway, so I can't even help it. I try being quiet. When you're bent over a liberator, good luck.
Liberator.
I feel
What's
liberated all right. Oh, my God, that thing is perfect for deep, 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 serious penetration.
What is going on?
I'm
here?
getting a liberator couch.
Signed, Chewy.
Yes. We already have music on and the TV in another room, so any suggestions to mask the noise, something that will overpower the volume of guttural moaning, the kind that comes from the hoariness of your soul.
What?
That's Gina from Pennsylvania.
Gina.
And P.S., please talk about sex more often on the show. Girl likes getting it.
Okay.
She likes the Liberator. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you know that you're going to be, and obviously they are yet to get to spring, so the outdoor activities have not begun in
In that
Pennsylvania
area
yet.
of the country,
Yeah.
yeah, they are very much still inside.
Yeah.
Do you feel like though every human's kind of got this almost like kind of like the moon? We talk about how the moon changes your behavior. There's just something about your chemistry. You wake up hornier than normal. There's just something about whatever's going on in your body that you can't explain. For example, 2 weeks ago you may have not been horny, but all of a sudden you wake up and you're like, holy shit, I need it.
I think that everybody is controlled by external factors. You see something, you hear something.
But there's sometimes I feel like it just happens though, that you're just a little bit more frisky. You feel you're horny. You're hornier than you can explain.
Yeah, I think it's hormones. It depends upon what's going on with your body. Sometimes your sleep cycles, everything changes, food and all that kind of stuff, what you're putting in your body. And yeah, that's just it. I mean, that's how sensitive your body is. The more in tune you are, like to me, if you have your sleep patterns, your food patterns, all that kind of stuff, regular, then that's just it. You don't necessarily know. But yeah, that's just what's going on, man. Your hormones peak and
Put food in there.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, that's changing your chemistry.
And then probably the more sex you're having too, the more it's like, okay, your body's kind of like conditioned for it. It's like, okay, let's get going. The juices are, kind of open the floodgates.
Interesting. It's also interesting.
Yeah. So that's it. So yeah, I mean, if you're already trying music and TV and noises like that, to gauge it. The only thing I could think of is wait until nighttime, change your hours when they might be inside and not outside, enjoying springtime. If you even care, I mean, some may be like going, who cares? We're just getting crazy sex. Now, if they have kids and all that kind of stuff, I mean, would the neighbors complain? Be like going, look, could you guys cut it out? I would just turn up the music.
Do y'all have a food that you eat that does kind of get you horny? When you eat it, you're like, oh, shit.
No. I know they say there are some that like kick up your libido.
Yeah, I've heard like oysters are supposed to do that, but I don't know. I don't think the food that kicks up your libido, it's called wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And lasagna is kind of a...
Lasagna.
Lasagna is a sexy-ass food. What are you talking about?
If I eat a lasagna, I need to lay for about 4 hours. Don't touch me.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Lay, don't touch
Makes a
me.
lot of people gassy.
I don't know how you eat all those carbs, all that pasta, all those pizzas. Like, if I eat just like 2 pieces of pizza, I'm like, brr.
Yeah.
Really? Man, I'm around a bunch of pizza bitches.
I am a pizza bitch.
No, you're honestly, out of all the pizza bitches that are around me, Denny's is the biggest. We talked about it earlier. Sensitive butthole, sensitive tummy.
Just can't do it, huh? This Liberator furniture is pretty fascinating. I think it just ultimately puts you in the right position for opens you right up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's,
Liberator furniture.
yeah, I think it just makes it put because sometimes it's awkward, like finding the right trajectory and position and angle and all that kind of stuff. And this stuff apparently it makes it easier for the guy and for the girl, puts you in a better position, and you're just it puts it right there, front and center.
What is it, like a hump me ottoman?
Well, what they have is kind of like a Liberator wedge. It'd be something like one of them looks like you can lay back on, one of them you would lay over, and it kind of depends on, so you can go at it from either direction.
Show me on Jaybird.
He won't.
Yeah, he won't. Yeah, it's like the Liberator wedge. They have the Liberator ramp and wedge that you can put together. It's like if you get just the wedge, it's $125. You can get both together for $235.
So
$135 for a wedge?
Yeah, it looks kind of like a foam, almost like something you'd use if you're doing gymnastics.
they say those sex swings, they can work. They get to spots.
You ever,
I've never been in a sex swing. Never.
has anybody been in a sex swing around you?
No, I'm telling
If you were in the swing, that'd be awesome.
Oh,
but
yeah,
you're the guy. I think the girl goes in the swing. If you're in the swing, it's gone terribly wrong. And you're getting fucked.
Wait, no, is that?
Yes.
She didn't get on top, I thought.
The person in the swing is getting it.
I'm Googling sex swing right now.
Right, Kevin? You know about these things.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what the swing is all for.
If you're
yeah.
in it, Jay Bird, you're getting fucked.
Yeah.
I am? Hold on. Let's see. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Right to Pornhub.
Uh-huh. I'm sure they'll have a video on how to use it.
So the guy could get in there and you could swing and you could do like a swing a blowjob. You could if you wanted to. If you wanted to.
All right.
I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at it, so why is it getting awkward and quiet in here? I'm telling you what I'm fucking...
Can you send that stuff back? Like, if you don't like it, is there a return policy?
You shouldn't be able to.
I don't think so.
Once that stuff gets taken out of the box, I think that's it. Packaging off.
Would you ever consider if they told you that they'd cleaned it and made sure it was sanitized?
Hell no.
And instead of
No.
buying like the wedge for $125, it was $5.
Absolutely no. The amount, it being so low makes it that much more alarming.
There's only one blood stain on it. The rest of them are semen.
That sucks when you say, give me the blood stain. You're happy about the blood stain.
Yes, please. Okay. Interesting.
How many times have you brought up semen today? A lot. I just want to, the count, it's got to be at least 10 from Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah, what can I say?
It's just another Monday.
I'm crass.
Melinda said there was a house up north that was for sale on Realtor.com. They had a whole sex floor, all kinds of fun equipment. Yeah, I think so. They had their own sex dungeon. I think I did see something about that.
It's got to be a brand new sex dungeon. If there's textiles,
I wouldn't trust it.
And if there's reusable goods,
Yeah, I wouldn't trust it. It would have to be like I have to watch the delivery of said equipment coming into it before I'd even think of using it.
I mean, you're not supposed to share toys.
No.
That stuff, that's gnarly.
leather is porous. I don't want leather that anybody else has had their own bodily fluid on.
Imagine someone's ass, some dude's ass on leather. He's got a hairy butthole, and he's sitting there, and now you're going to sit back on there?
Ugh.
No.
I guess, a girl have a hairy butthole, too. I shouldn't make it... It shouldn't be sexist about this. Everybody can... Girls have hairy buttholes, too, right?
Yeah, but just not as much. Hopefully, it's like a peach fuzz and not like a Amazon forest.
We cover the hard-hitting topics.
We do.
Learning.
Oh, it really is learning, though.
Yeah. Let's see here. Another email said, been a listener for at least 7 years now, and I got a question for Virginia. My husband and I have been together since we were teenagers. I was 14 when we started dating. He was 16.
Wow.
We were off and on until I was about 18, so I had been with other people, and same for him. We got married when I was 20, and he was 23. We had a child together, built a business and a life together, and now I'm 31 and he's 33. Just to give you a background on the length of the time we've been together. Now that we're in our 30s, we have started to drift apart. The business has become our life. We fight constantly. We have our good times, but we also are at each other's throats at very random times. I almost feel like life would be better if we just went our separate ways, but I don't want to do that to our daughter. Plus, I feel so locked in because of our business. I can't take the fighting anymore. It's too much. There are also trust issues from something he did a couple of years ago that I can't let go of. Do you have any advice for this, or are we completely screwed? Any advice you can give is appreciated. Ashley from Fort Worth.
I would definitely tell you that this is the time to go to therapy because you don't want to raise your child, and I don't know how old your child is, but a household where a child is raised and there's nothing but fighting going on between the parents all the time is no good. Trust me, I was raised in it, and it was just awful.
Your parents fought a lot?
A lot.
In front of you?
Yeah, all the time.
Like, we're talking screaming and yelling?
Oh, yes. And it's very stressful that you put that on a kid. So if the therapy doesn't work, you got to separate. You can't have fighting all the time in a household because you're showing your daughter what's acceptable in a relationship. Every time you fight with your husband in front of her, you're saying, this is how grown-ups that are married communicate. And you're telling her that this is how it's done. Do you want that for her?
Right.
No.
The other thing, too, is with the cheating, some people can't get over that. It sounds like there was some infidelity there.
It does.
I know for me
And
personally, you can forgive somebody. It's hard to forget.
You don't have to get over it. If somebody cheats on you and you can't put it in the past and you still feel like you're angry and you're punishing him, you guys need to just go to therapy and figure out how you can try to peacefully work through all this. And if you can, great. If you can't, you may have to peacefully separate. But the thing that you have to stop, and everybody has to be on the same page with, is the fighting and the drama and just your house is a place of anger. Mm-hmm. You can't have that.
No.
Whoever's causing the drama, get the F out.
Well, sometimes it may be mutual. Maybe they're both.
True. And
Yeah.
then that's the scenario where both of you need to sell the house, split the money, and go buy your own separate thing. You can maybe still keep the business, or maybe one of you can sell your interest in the company to the other one. Maybe one takes the business, one takes the house. I don't know how you're going to do it, but don't live a life of fighting and misery and showing your daughter that this is how couples communicate.
Well, I think, too, is life distracts us. We have kids and we have a business, and then we stop putting in the work that makes a marriage successful. And, you don't take those little date nights. You don't have any kind of affirmations. You're not talking positively to one another. You're hanging on to hurt feelings that you can't let go. You're not voicing that stuff and put it in the back.
It's hard. It's hard
Yeah.
sometimes you can't let go of being cheated on.
Yeah.
And no one says you have to.
That's how some people actually move on. They can't let go, and they realize, okay, it's time for me to move on.
I
which is
realize
okay,
I'm
yeah.
not big enough to let this go. I've just got to let you
Well,
go.
I think you can move on from somebody and forgive them and go, you know what? I don't like what you did to me. I'm not going to be able to, I just can't move on. And that's how you move on. You can't, you're like you said, you're not forced to stay with somebody because they cheated on you.
You're
they
not.
fucked up.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you are forced to be a better parent, and you are forced to create a safe space for your child to grow up in. And if that's not what you have, then you need to make that happen for him and for you.
Garrick has got a question here. Said, I've been going through some custody issues with my ex over the last year and a half over our two sons. It has gotten better as time goes on, but it's still a stressful situation. My question is, how do you continue to keep the positivity going day in and day out? Anyone who's a fan of the show knows you guys have had your fair share of ups and downs over the years, but the optimistic outlook on life is always refreshing and encouraging for someone going through a tough time. I thank you for that. Any advice would be appreciated. It's from Garrick.
Those custody things, man, those can drag on for years.
Yeah.
And they're so painful and they're so upsetting. But you have to get the best attorney you can afford, and you have to get everything put in writing. And then that way everybody knows what everybody has to do. It's only when you have stuff up in the air and not in writing that people can break the rules. If everything is clearly addressed in the parental agreement, then it's breaking the law for anybody to not abide by it.
Yeah. I think as far as like keeping a, just staying happy and things like that, even when other stuff are tough, I think one of the easiest exercises is just gratitude. There's a lot of things we're all going to have ups and downs, but I think that everyone out there can find at least one or a couple things to focus on every day that they're thankful for. Just having air to breathe is a good one. Clothes, job.
Take that saditude, turn into gratitude.
That's right, baby.
Oh, that's a
That's
good
it.
one.
That's
There
it.
is- There's a long list of everything great in your life.
Yeah.
You got two legs that work. You're doing way better than a lot of people.
I think sometimes it takes someone to realize that they have to change the way they're going about things. And then when you change what you're doing, it's going to take a little bit of a process. You're not going to just say, okay, I'm going to change the way I think. I'm not going to let things get to me. Things are going to probably still get to you. Things are going to probably, you just got to, if you're going to change, but just know it's a process.
And that's a great tip, though. Whenever you start thinking of all the bad stuff, flip it and think of the good stuff.
I think too often, worrying is you're sitting there and you're stewing over something that at the moment you really can't do anything about, and your worrying is doing no good. If you compartmentalize it and say, there's a time and a place when I focus and put some time and energy to it, like talking to the attorneys or whatever I have to do, that's when I deal with it. Other than that, I try to keep it out of sight, out of mind. I say, hey, look, there's nothing I can do about that right now. Yeah, it's going on in my life, but I'm going to focus on the positive things and the good things and try to enjoy what's going on that's positive.
And if you be the parent that's always throwing positivity and love and not words of anger or hate, the kids will remember that. And as they grow older, you'll be the parent that they want to gravitate towards, because you'll be the parent that was always happy, never talking shit about the other parent.
That one or the one that has the most money. Usually the kid kind of gravitates to that one.
Got Kyle sent an email saying, thanks for Friday's story from a stoner. Loved it. Obviously, arguably the best story ever with little notice. So you got my weekend off to a great start. Prove once again that you care about what your listeners and supporters want to hear. Truly a show for the people.
Aww.
There you go.
That was a great story. We love Denny's.
Yeah.
We love him and his little genteel butthole.
Gentle butthole.
Tiny butthole.
That's right. So I think we're going to have another one coming up on Friday.
Yes, we are.
Yeah,
I love it.
So excited about that. So we got those coming up as we get into St. Patty's Day weekend.
Yeah, it's this weekend, isn't
Oh,
it?
it's coming.
It's a big one,
That's
too.
on Sunday, yeah.
I think we're out for at least 6 hours, at least. So if we're out for 6 hours, that means we're out for about 7 or 8.
Yeah, noon until 6 p.m. We start at Pirates Well. Going to be there for an hour, and then we go up to Jupiter, and we're going to hit Jumbie Bay, Das Garten, Stadium Grill, I think each place for an hour. Then we go back for 1 hour to Pirates Well at the end from 5 to 6.
Are we taking Monday off?
I don't have plan to right now, but yeah, it might be something to think about.
It is something to table.
It's something we should discuss. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a tough day, yeah, with that hitting on Sunday. You thought that daylight saving was bad.
Well, Sundays are usually a big prep day for us, and that day is going to be gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, going to have to rearrange the schedule then. So I'll figure out what's going on. So, yeah, do you guys have any plans on Friday or Saturday?
Yeah, I do.
You do? Okay. Anything wild and crazy? Or
No, it's filming stuff for the show. But
Okay. All right.
Do we still have a work event on Friday?
Wait, we have a work event on Friday?
I don't think so.
I had one in the schedule. Did it get changed?
What do you have?
I had Brother Jimmy's.
Yeah, I don't think that got locked in. I haven't
okay.
heard anything about that. Yeah.
Shit, V.
Sorry.
Scare me with fake
Nobody
events.
tells me when stuff gets canceled. They just tell me when it's.
I don't think it just ever got booked.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
they told me to write it in the calendar.
Oh, really? All right. Well,
Yeah.
then maybe we got something. No, they didn't send anything on the stuff. So
Okay.
yeah.
So what time we had Brother Jimmy's on Friday?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'd be a little much to try to do those two events in one weekend.
You think? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, yes.
But hey, it wouldn't be the first time.
No, we have those weekends all the time. Where Friday, we just had a weekend like that.
Yeah.
We had a fucking huge festival of beers.
Yep. So anyway, that's going to be going down damngoodbeerbus.com where you get your tickets, $35 each if you want to jump on the beer bus with us for the big old party. St. Patty's Day Bud Light Beer Bus Bar Crawl.
Yeah, my buddy Bigfoot got engaged. He's going to be out there with his new fiance.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Her name is Bree.
Yes.
His name is Romano. So they're two cheeses.
Two cheeses. Oh, how lovely.
I'm officiating the wedding.
So cheesy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at you.
Are you really?
That's the rumor.
Wow, this is fancy.
Man, oh, man. And
Where's the wedding going to be?
I don't know. I have no details.
Okay.
You want to ask me 4 more questions I don't know?
Yeah, when's the wedding?
I don't fucking know.
No clue, huh? All right. Well, there you go. Okay, so you guys enjoy National Nap Day. You definitely deserve it. I'm probably going to take one today. So we'll be back here well rested for Tuesday. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.